Thank you. Yes, it's another show. All right, relax, sit down. All right. Hi there, welcome to Family Matters with Marc and Nikki. Today we're going to talk about kids and chores. Should kids have chores? Should they get paid for doing them? Nikki and I have very different parenting styles when it comes to chores, so this is going to be a fun conversation. So I'm excited. How's your week going?
My week's going great. I actually got a haircut a couple days ago.
Oh, no. Is that legal now?
It is. I wore a mask, though. I wasn't happy about it. And I kept wondering, is she going to get the hair that's behind the little thing that goes behind my ears?
Oh, good point.
But she did a good job. But I was uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. But when you talk to somebody who's cutting your hair, if you just keep talking, they keep on cutting. So this actually was the quickest haircut I've ever had. Literally. Because
there wasn't any talking.
About 8 minutes. Done. Huh. I was like, thanks.
So a quick question. So do they shave the back of your neck when they cut your hair, your ladies?
No, that is disgusting.
No, but does hair grow back there? I mean, I don't even know. I never really thought about that. But like
until
for
right
guys,
now.
Right? You know, I tell them I get blocked in the back, right? So they do that, and then they just shave all the way down to the kind of the upper shoulders.
Gorilla?
No, this is just normal.
No, this is not normal, Mark.
Yeah, you're
they
married.
They shave you down to the shoulders?
Well, I mean, it's kind of the lower neck, right?
Okay, this is wrong. I don't think we should have this conversation. I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, do you cut your husband Chris's hair or no?
No.
He goes someplace and
he
get
goes
it.
somewhere.
Well,
professional.
Doesn't his hair grow down a little bit down his neck?
No.
He's a man, right? I mean,
last time I checked. Let me look at my purse. Yep, he's still a guy. So here's the thing. I think you're talking about just cleaning up the neck, but not down to your shoulders.
Well, sometimes it goes a little lower. I got a guy that I used to work with, but he's like a
hairy back.
Yeah, he was not that I saw his back very much, but he would talk about it.
That's just weird. We should move it on. We should move on to chores.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh, hey honey, you tell your 8-year-old it's time to go shave daddy's back. I'm gonna pass, Mama.
I kind of like that idea.
That's disgusting.
Well, do you want a hairy back, or is it just? I don't even know.
All right. So growing up, I had chores.
Yes. Okay. Back to the main subject.
There you go.
Oh,
you had chores,
boring.
right? You had chores?
Yes.
Okay. So mine were really basic. Wash the dishes, vacuum and dust, and then clean the front bathroom. Now, our 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, the kids had the front bathroom, and then the master had their own bathroom. I wasn't in charge of the master because
who was the master in your house? The master had his own bathroom.
The master bath.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. My father and mother had that. That was on my mom. It wasn't on
Who
me.
would clean that?
My mother.
The woman, right?
Of course. It's all the women's work. All right. And that's what my dad would say. That's woman's work.
Your dad would say that?
Absolutely.
He didn't get in trouble for that?
No. So
do you think maybe he was accurate in saying
my
that?
brothers took care of the lawn. They carried out the trash.
Okay. What did you do? Bathroom?
I just told you.
I know, but I wasn't listening.
Vacuum and dishes. It's like we're married. I don't understand this. Okay, so I'd wash the dishes, do the vacuuming, dust, and then I'd clean the front bathroom. Now, that was more weekly. But on a daily basis, on a daily basis, I had to keep my room clean.
Sure.
And I hated that. That's my room. I should be able to keep it messy
dirty
if I want it. Seriously.
Oh, that's not good. Did you eat in your room?
No, it wasn't allowed.
Okay.
Can't eat on the couch. Can't eat on the carpet. You eat at the dining room table. That's it.
Oh, you can eat anywhere in my house. Mm-mm. Yeah, except probably not the bathroom. I don't know if eating in the bathroom would be the right thing to do, but whatever. So.
Just eating this ding dong while I'm sitting on the pot.
What? I don't know about that. So.
Wait, is that chocolate? Just kidding. That's wrong. All right, keep going.
Quick question. I like this. I don't know. This Lego Batman thing is just funny. It's just one of my favorite shows ever. So I get little things from it. Anyway.
Kind of weird.
So did you have to scrub the toilet with the toilet bowl with a brush?
It was more like a scouring pad.
Okay.
That little thing.
With your hand?
Yes. And a yellow glove.
And a yellow glove. Okay. I got you. Right hand or left? Or both?
Just one hand.
Okay, yeah. You can get it with both hands?
No.
So Jennifer, my wife, she doesn't really like for Brooke to scrub the bowl of the toilet.
Okay.
And I don't really understand why. I'm like, she needs to be able to, look, we're preparing her for being able to take care of a house. Hello. And since she's a woman, she's going to be doing that because that's woman's work, apparently, right? I'm going to get in so much trouble, right? No, but so cleaning the bowl, you have to clean the bowl, right? Yes, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So
well, now at our house,
I need your backup on that.
I don't do that now, but at our home, there is a toilet bowl. There's a toilet bowl brush.
Yeah, gotcha.
That sits there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't clean that?
I don't. You know what? My husband is awesome. He cleans the toilets because he knows I don't like that.
Okay.
This is why I cook every single meal. He doesn't like to cook, so I cook everything.
Oh, I got you.
So it's a 50-50, 100-100.
It's good to have it's 50-50?
50-50, 100-100, whatever you want to call it.
So
it's equal. It's equal. And
what other chores?
He does the man's work, and I do the woman's work. Like I vacuum, I dust, I clean the mirrors, clean the windows, stuff like that. And he does all the outside work and carries out the trash.
You don't think that's sexist to say that the cleaning windows is a woman's work?
No, not really.
No?
But he does clean the windows sometimes.
So what chores does your husband have exactly around the house?
So there's no list. Like you were supposed to.
No, it's implied.
It's implied.
I know how you work.
So he's yard work and trash, and then we have 2 dogs that are indoor, outdoor now. We're trying to get them outdoor.
Yeah.
And there's a pee pad, and he's in charge of that little pee pad.
Okay.
Every day.
So does he do the yard work, or does he hire somebody to do it for him?
He does the yard work himself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is nice.
Does he enjoy it? The yard work?
Well, he likes to get a good sweat every now and then.
Does he?
So there you go.
Doing yard work?
Yeah. That's all we're allowed. Sorry.
All right. So, but when
Wait,
it comes
hold
to...
on.
Oh, go ahead.
And he cleans the toilet bowls.
Yes.
He's really awesome about it. I clean the sinks and I pick up all the other stuff, but he's in charge of that. And I do the bathtubs and such. But he's in charge of his own shower. He does showers. I take baths. Just one of those things.
Oh, okay.
One other thing he does, laundry. He does the laundry at our house.
Oh, really?
I very seldom have to do laundry.
Yeah, I don't... I couldn't even tell you how much of whatever to put in laundry. I don't do laundry around here. I don't really do much of anything around the house.
I noticed that. Kind of noticed that. So why is it that you don't do your own laundry?
Because it's woman's work.
So I grew up like that. That's right. My mom did the laundry. I never once saw my dad.
Hey, look,
do
laundry is easy. All right, there's nothing to laundry.
You're like,
you
this
throw it in
this
there.
is why I have kids.
Well, no, it's simple. Seriously, it's like, yeah, right. So you throw it in the laundry, you push a couple buttons, you put your stuff in there, and then you got to dry it and fold it. It's not hard, right?
Right.
But I will kid you not that, let's say, back up 6 months ago, right? Because it's better now, but back up 6 months ago, it would literally take Brooke about 16 hours to do the laundry. It's like,
I get it. It takes
what
me.
the heck
It
is
would take
going
me
on?
2 to 3 days.
Really?
Yep.
And
In
it's
the
like you have
dryer.
to dry them again because
I got to
they're all
dry them
wrinkled.
again. They're wrinkled.
Yeah.
Now I got to spread them out on the couch. Oh crap!
Yeah.
The cat crawled on them. Now I got to wash them again.
Right?
That's an ADHD thing. It really is. It is. It's hard to do laundry, and laundry's supposed to sit on the couch or the chair for at least a week. Come on now.
Well, it's an easy thing. So that's one of the chores that Brooke does around the house is she takes care of the laundry. Jennifer will get it started sometimes in the morning for her. That's just because she just kind of wants to get it going, right? Doesn't want it to take all day. Personally, I like for Brooke to pick up these skills and learn these things. She's going to be coming downstairs now. You can come on down. Just keep it down. But she takes care of these things, and it's like learning how to take care of your own house.
It's true.
Super important.
I get it.
To be able to do that. It's not about, a dictatorship and I'm not going to do anything. It's really training for them to take care of their own home. I think that's the way I work it. And I don't pay them.
Well,
We don't pay for chores in my house. You don't get an allowance. Okay, we're not Democrats, right? We don't believe in free. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. No, but entitlement programs are not something that we run well here. And I know that bridges both Republican and Democrat. I'm not trying to pick on anybody here, but we just don't do that here because you earn it. You have more, ownership over
Respect, appreciation for it.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
And
I don't pay for chores because we're a family circle and we all have to pitch in and do our own part.
Good.
But I don't do my daughter doesn't have very many chores. She has like 2 things once a week.
Okay.
Other than her bedroom. So I call them minimal chores, right? So Michaela, I'll tell you about it. Weekly chore or chores when needed, like unload the dishwasher. That's when needed. She's not doing it every day. And it's only the bottom.
You don't have dishes every day?
No. Well, if I mess something up or cook something, I'm going to clean it and put it in the dishwasher. That's not her job to do.
Oh.
I'm the one that made that mess.
I leave it all over the counter.
I know you do, just like a man.
I'll pile them up just on purpose. I'll pile them up in the sink.
Yeah, that is so not cool.
But I'm trying to help her with something to do. Give her some responsibility.
And I'm like, you're teaching her how to let a man treat her in the kitchen when she's out on her own and eventually gets married. Oh, the guys don't have to do anything. I have to do all this work because it's woman's work.
No, she's not that robotic that it's like, this is how my dad does it, so this is how all men are going to. No, she's going to be able to think for herself. I'm teaching her critical thinking skills. But she'll be able to manipulate a man into doing whatever she wants.
It'll come back someday and be like, oh, my mom always did this, or wow, the kids do the dishes. We need to hurry up and have some kids, honey. I'm tired of doing these damn dishes.
Right. But of course, remember the time, Dad likes to make breakfast for her on time or make lunch. We have, there's things that I do for her, as all parents do, right? We do stuff.
I get it, because you just brought up a memory for me. Every Sunday, my dad would get up and make an omelet, and it was like the best omelet.
There we go.
My mom would be getting ready for church and getting us kids ready for church, and he would make a big old breakfast omelet.
So when you combine, the fragrance of food and then the taste of food, the flavor of food, and good conversation, good family time, those kind of memories stick.
They do.
You know what I mean? It's like cutting grass.
So does cleaning the bowl.
Yeah, right. Mowing the yard, you got the smell, all of that, and good time out. Do it early in the morning so it's nice and cool. Go get it done. We thought about, getting a lawnmower and having Brooke do that, because we have a company that does it for us now. And I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not that would be good or whatever, but I don't know. By the time you spend, $300 on a lawnmower, or whatever, and then you have to care for the dang thing, it's like, it's just better to leave it to the company. She can do other stuff.
Yeah, that's just one of those things.
But if we had a mower, I'd have her do it. I would.
I'm so against that. Again, you said it right when we opened the show today. You and I are very different when it comes to chores, and we are. So back to Michaela having the one chore, unloading the dishwasher and just the bottom when it's needed. The front bathroom. Now that's downstairs and that's not connected to her room, but it's the hallway bathroom that our guests would use. Mm-hmm. She's in charge of actually cleaning that. And she cooks once a week. She has to help meal prep and prepare one meal once a week.
Does she like to cook?
She loves it.
Does she? What's her favorite thing to cook?
She enjoys making the meatloaf.
Oh, okay.
She gets to crack the eggs and put in all kinds of seasoning.
Does she put her hands in the meat and all that?
No, we don't do that at my house. I can do that, but she can't. No.
Oh, okay. Do you wear gloves when you touch the meat?
Only if I don't know it very well. I'm just kidding.
No, seriously, do you?
I do
when
not.
You're mixing it up?
So I use a spoon, and then I make sure my hands are washed really, really well. And yes, I touch
Jennifer,
the meat, and I have to form a loaf. I don't wear gloves, no.
Jennifer she hates touching raw meat.
Yeah, it's kind
of nasty.
That
is a thing for her. And it's like, it's a little silly, I think. It's like, I don't mind getting in there and get all mushy and pushing it. I may or may not wash my hands. We'll just put it in there and just get it all done.
No, because I use a scrub brush under my nails and stuff and make sure everything's tidy before I dive in. That's just how it is.
There is an advantage to wearing gloves in that washing that meat juice off of you.
Okay, we have to
wait. So, because it's the fatty stuff, right? And your hands are all slick and covered with it. It's hard to get off. It takes a while to wash that stuff off. That's what I don't like about it.
It's disgusting.
You know what I mean? You get that meat juice all up underneath your fingernails.
You really don't anymore if you're using the right soap and you put some lemon juice in it. Lemon oil, lemon juice, you're good. Takes that fat off just like that.
Yeah, I need to
rub it all over my body, but it didn't work. I'm going to need a 10-gallon drum of that, please. All right, so back to kids.
Chores.
Cooking once a week.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had to cook once a week, starting at the age of 9. Mm-hmm. And all my brothers cooked not a whole meal, but they did a side dish. So my first time out of the gate, I'm making mac and cheese. And I was I was in there doing it by myself. So we sat down, and I served it up. And if you complained at my house, you were cooking the next meal. That's just how it was.
Okay.
You don't like it? Cook it. You'll be cooking for the whole family.
So we're having mac and cheese.
So I made the side. Well, instead of 1 spoonful of salt, I thought it said 1 cup of salt.
Oh, no.
1 cup of salt. Hey, I was 9. Give me a break.
Okay.
And I served it up. And I can remember my brother Joe, he's one of my best friends. He took a bite and he was like, whoa, this mac and cheese is salty. Oh, just like I like it. Because he remembered, oh, wait, I'm going to have to cook next if I complain.
Oh, were you setting them up for that?
No, I wasn't doing it on purpose, but that would have been a good one. Yeah. Okay, so you said you don't pay your kids. I got $2.50. I thought it was per week, but now that I look back, it was per month.
Oh,
I got $2.50 a month.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
That's only like 10 video games at $0.25 each.
1 Slurpee. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't pay your kids. I don't pay my kids either to do chores. But if they want something. So let's say we're at the store and my daughter's like, Mom, I would really love to have that doll right there. Okay. Now she has her own money. Birthday, Christmas.
Sure.
People send her money. If I get a big paycheck, let's say I get a paycheck that's $7,005.12. I'm giving her $5.12. Hey, put this in your piggy bank. Like I do that, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, how much money do you have at home? She says, I don't know, but what do I have to do to get it? We got to climb up on that stair. No.
So what are you teaching her on how to interact with men down the road? What do I have to do to get it?
What do I have to do to get that?
Wait a second.
So she says, Mom, how about I help do your laundry? I'll clean out the kitty litter box and I'll water your plants for a week if you let me buy that doll. And so I come back and say, you know what? That's a great deal. But we're going to use the money you have in your piggy bank first. And so whatever you're doing, that's going to sub for that. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So the doll was $20. We get home, there's $14. So she owes me $6 and she's going to do all that for $6.
Cool.
And that's what she does. She has to earn that. And I take that money right out of that piggy bank and it's broke. You're broke. What do you want next?
Yeah.
So I don't have her do money for chores. Or I can't even talk now. I need to lay off the vodka. So there's no money for doing your chores. But if I need something extra, hey, Michaela, can you get under the sink there? Not the sink. The cabinets. Clean out all the plasticware, the Tupperware. I need all the lids matched up, everything. Can you do that? I'll give you $5. Sure. No problem. And that's how she can earn some money. If there's something extra going on. But no, I don't pay for chores whatsoever. But again, I'm very minimal in chores. I don't think kids should be doing things they shouldn't be doing.
Such
as, I printed up something, age appropriate chores. And I was like, Mark's really going to like this. Like, this is you. You're going to love this. But it says a 2 to 3 year old. Pick up toys and books. Okay.
Sure.
Put trash in the garbage can. Like, okay, you're done with your paper plate. Go put it in the trash. Put laundry in the hamper. Dust. I don't know.
Yeah.
Put away the silverware. Now, I don't know in your household, but silverware in my house is forks and knives. I don't want a 2 and 3 year old putting up that. That, to me, that's the dumbest thing on here.
Why, though?
Because they could hurt themselves.
Okay, but how many times are they going to hurt themselves?
Well, only once.
Yeah, right?
That's true. Anyway, just these are age appropriate stuff.
Sure.
Put clothes away in the drawers. Put clothes in the hamper. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
I can go on. Do you want me to go on?
No. I think that, having some kind of structure for your kids, and all parents are different. What's your comfort zone? What do you want your kid to come away with, I don't think there's a hard and fast, this is absolutely right, this is absolutely wrong kind of a thing. Our philosophy, pretty much my philosophy has been around at the house that when a child has the ability to earn income on their own outside of the house, and they have the autonomy to actually spend that money in ways that they want to, that are appropriate, right?
Right.
Then what I have seen in Brooke is this ownership and this, responsibility, right? She has an attitude. She will literally be looking for sales. We were in Kohl's the other day, and we're looking at shirts and stuff, and so she's deciding what she wants to buy, right? Now, but this is actually paid for because we got like Kohl's cash and whatever else, so it's covered, right?
Okay.
So she's not having to out-of-pocket any of this, but her attitude is already such that she's looking at, okay, well, this is $24, this is $8, this is, you know what I mean? And then she's like evaluating, okay, but I'll wear this one a lot more. She's not just like picking something willy-nilly. She's putting thought into what it is that she's buying, what kind of value she's going to get out of it. This is what we have seen as a positive come out of her having that. Another example is like going through the checkout line, and she's Pokemon cards, right? She wants to do Pokemon cards. She wants to get them, right?
Okay.
She has the money for it at home, and she's like, okay, I'd like to get these. Dad, can I get these? And she's asking me because I'm going to have to cover it for it then, but then she'll pay me when we get home, kind of thing. And then while I'm doing my work or whatever at the table, she'll come over and she'll drop $10 on the thing or whatever to cover the difference. It's just like, this is what she's learned. And not only that, but the response in the neighborhood, because she has a dog walking business, right? The response in the neighborhood has been very, very positive. They have enjoyed watching her for the last 8 years. She's been doing this business. She's very responsible. She goes out. She's actually doing it all by herself. She goes out, picks up the dogs, walks them, all that kind of stuff. So it's just been a positive experience we've seen. That growth of personal responsibility has been amazing to see. So I would definitely say that as an option for parents, think about helping them with an opportunity to earn income on their own and to have autonomy over spending that. Whatever else you're doing, whatever's fine, but I would say that's a cool thing that I've seen in our family.
Yeah. And we're also teaching them that it's not free. You know, things in life that you want are not free. And if you really want something, you have to work for it. That's what I'm teaching Michaela. That's why it's like, no, I'm not just going to buy you the doll here. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you like this doll? She's like, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm like, well, you should have it. Let's get it. See, growing up for me was birthdays and Christmas. That's the only time I'd get a gift. I would never just get a gift out of the goodness of my heart. I brought you this new PlayStation. I found a rock. I thought you might like it. No, just kidding. So let me go back a little bit. On our last show, I talked about hate, right? I posted something on social media and I got a lot of backlash where I was going to take it down. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not taking it down. I posted a picture of Michaela with a scrub brush over the toilet, cleaning the toilet. And I made a comment, something like, she really wanted that new whatever.
Wow,
so
you go, girl.
She had to, what are you going to do? You're going to scrub the toilet.
Sure.
Oh, man, the backlash came. They're like, how dare you? You're disgusting. She's not your maid. She's your child. That's
same thing.
That's your job. And I was like, wow, where are you from? I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I got a lot of people saying that they're like, no, that is not for kids. Kids should not be scrubbing toilets. They have homework and they have to, keep their room picked up because that's their room, but they should not be scrubbing toilets. That's disgusting. I mean, I had several people say that. And then some of them are like, hey, high five, way to go, Mom. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
That's your peeps right there.
Yeah, those are my peeps. But I do want to share a tip to parents, something that I've learned for my daughter. So instead of saying, hey, go clean your room, I say, hey, could you please pick up your toys in your room and then put them in a basket? And when you're done with that, tidy up your bed. Then I'm going to come in and we're going to read a story. We're going to play a game. Okay. Right?
You want to know how I do it? So I'm in the room, and of course, I mean, there's stuff. Brooke tends to pile stuff on the desk and other surfaces and stuff like that. And one of the things I don't like is because she can eat up there. She can take food up there, so it's fine. But don't leave the dish there because you're attracting bugs and stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
So I'll just walk in and I'll be like, okay, well, this room needs to be picked up. You got stuff all over the place, so just get it done. And then that's it. That's all I'm pretty much all I say, right? I don't.
And does she do it? And then do you go back and check it 10, 20 minutes later?
Well, no. I'll check it maybe the next day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because, look, I'm not here to babysit my child. Seriously. When it comes to chores, it's like, look, this needs to be done. And this is how we run it in our house. It's like you got certain chores that need to be done. If they don't get done, then you're going to get some kind of punishment, right? It's going to be you're going to lose something, right? I don't belt whip her for not doing her chores. It's not something that I do. But you're going to lose something that you like. And it's very clear on what that's going to be. And but you're in charge of that. Go take care of it. You're 13. So if she's 6, more follow-up, more oversight. When she's 13, get it done and let me know it's done, and I'll check it when I check it, kind of a thing. That's just kind of how I run it on here. I'm just not a micromanager, never have been.
Whereas I can't talk with a 9-year-old. I have to say, hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back in 10 minutes. And if it's done, we'll play a game. And she's like, okay, that's great. And changing the words, it was helpful because, hey, go clean your room. Man, I want to clean my room. Hey, could you tidy up and pick up your toys and put your clothes up?
There you go.
And then I'll come in. Right. Just as an adult, I don't like a manager coming over and say, hey, turn in that file right now. Hey, when you get done with that file, would you mind turning it into me? Oh, yeah, I already got it. There you go. You just got to change the word, change the attitude.
That nurturing coming out of you. Do you ever sing like clean up, everybody
clean up? Absolutely. It's time to pick up the toys.
There was we used to take Brooke when she was really small to
La Petite.
No, the gym, little gym.
Okay.
Little gym. And they had that, so they would be playing. It's so cute. I can still picture her, 'cause she's so small and she's walking around, and they'd pick up the big balls or whatever, and they go and they could put them away. It's just so cute to see that. But just from parental gut, when we see that, we know that is a good thing for the child to be participating in cleaning up after themselves. We just know that that's a good thing. So,
yep, that's right.
And they should be paid for it. I'm just saying, go pay, go do. As a matter of fact, what about charging taxes on your kid? So like your kid goes out there and say $200 a month in income, right? What if we took 25% of that back to the house? It's like it comes back. I'm just training you.
It's so wrong.
To
absolutely
get
not.
used to taxes.
No.
But that's what they do with taxes. They take 25%, right? Right?
Kind of.
Unless you're lower income, then they just pay you to be here. I don't really know how that works, but I mean, seriously, it's like You got to pay taxes. Should we be training them for taxes?
No,
when
just
they're young?
make them aware. Who's FICA, right? When they get that first paycheck, who the heck is FICA?
That's Dad's nickname.
Yeah,
FICA.
there you go. There you
I
go.
love it. All right, so anyway, we got a quick commercial coming up, and we'll be right back after.
Hey guys, this is Nikki from Family Matters. I play the role of mom to 4 amazing kids. My 22 years of experience raising children has taught me a lot of things, but one of the most important things to me is this. Good sleep is crucial. Without a good night's sleep, my ability to be supermom just isn't possible. I can remember a time when I was always tired and cranky. My ability to make good decisions, pay attention to details, and keep a positive attitude was very difficult. Now I get a full 8 hours of peaceful and restful sleep, and it really makes a positive impact on my mom life. If a good night's sleep is something you're longing for, connect with me. My info is in the details of this podcast. I'll be glad to share my secret with you.
So that was a good show. I like, we have different opinions about stuff, and that's good, right? We have different experiences, and I think it's good to share that. And people out there listening to the show can be like, oh, well, I like this. They can eat the meat and spit out the bones kind of a thing, right?
There you go, unless they're vegetarian.
Yeah.
All right. Do you let your kid wash the windows?
What?
My kid loves washing the windows.
Oh, well, if they love doing a chore,
She loves
get
it.
after it.
Like, here's a spray bottle. Go to town. See you tomorrow.
One of my favorite chores is spraying the wasp nests.
That's exciting.
I like to do that.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
It is.
I don't know. I don't spray bird nests. I just spray
Do you yell
wasp
die as you're doing it? Die.
nests. No, I don't get all emotional. I'm very cold about it.
All right.
All right. Well, let me wrap up. As we wrap up the show, a quick reminder to check out our latest podcast on all the usual podcast platforms, and be sure you're following me on Facebook and Instagram at Mark Ebinger, and follow Nikki on Facebook and Instagram at Nikki Holland Talks. There are links to everything you need to know in the details below, or you can check out our website at eotalkradio.com. That's going to be it for us. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next show.
All right. Bye, guys. So I like to pay people to do my chores.
You do what?
I pay people to do my chores.
Well, that's just that's capitalism, right? Is it capitalism at work? I think that's good. Well, I have folks that mow my yard. Nothing wrong with that.
I have kids